Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Truly Charm here on the Keep Living LLC channel. You know it's more than a channel, it's definitely a movement because we out here every day, we out here every day. So with that being said, you guys join the movement, like, share, and subscribe, and become a charmer while we out here charming these people socks off. My ponytail. Let me see my ponytail. I was trying to see what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna do what cards I was gonna use with the High Priestess of Light. The High Priestess of Light. High Priestess of Light. Here. What is the overall energy for the collective at this time? What is the overall energy, Spirit? The overall energy. What's the energy, Spirit? What's going on? What's the energy, Spirit? What energy is the people in today? What energy? Tumbling out, balance, stability, standing firm, allowing things to go as they should. It's about having that balance. I'm hearing to release and let things go, and what you need to take on. So definitely about finding some type of balance. It could be work life, it could be family life, it could be home life, child life, just anything that you need to take care of. And it's just about finding that balance. Like you're in tune with yourself. You're in balance. And this also gives me yoga. You have a great yoga posture. Like your stance is beautiful. Like the stance that you do for yoga, the things that you do for yoga could be very significant at this time. And yoga can also help increase balance as well. Is what I'm hearing too. Yeah. You got your hands up. Okay. You're standing firm, in your belief systems and the things that you believe in, the things that you go after. You have to have a balance. And I was just talking about a balance between working and playing. So it's like enjoying yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor and actually working. It needs to be a balance. The bottom of the deck, we have sacred sound, sacred breath and sound, your life force, and communication. It says it needs to be a balance with how you communicate, I guess. Something about what you do, something you believe in, and it's like you're standing firm in your belief system and what you perceive or put out. Is what I'm hearing. It's like you have a very young, youthful energy or nature about you, and you're able to keep that in balance. Okay. I keep hearing open lines of communication. There needs to be a balance within how you communicate with certain people. You can't do all the talking. You gotta do some listening. And I was told this is a lesson that I had to learn. Be slow to speak, and every response doesn't need a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So like just listen. Just listen. Take notes. Yeah. So why is balance here, Spirit? Spirit reminded me of a situation where I didn't listen. Oh, child. It says balance, stability, and standing firm. Spirit, guides, and angels. Why is balance here? Why is balance here? What is it that we need to balance? Or this is the energy that we're in, having to have some type of balance and stability and standing firm in the decisions that you are making. So it's like no going back. You make this decision, ain't no going back. Or you don't need to go back. I'm going to say that. letting go. Yeah, you need to let go. So you have to have this balance, and you have to stick to your guns. You need to stick to your guns. If you decide to let something go, let it go. It says everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So it's about moving on. Having that sense of knowing when to release and knowing when to retain. And I was telling people. I was just telling one of my old boss, one of my coworkers, or whatever, that if this job doesn't teach me anything, it's teaching me a life lesson. It's teaching me how to release, how to let go, how not to linger in that negative energy. You know what I'm saying? It's teaching me, it's showing me. You either focus on that bullshit, or you can get to the other shit that you can control. You know what I'm saying? That is in your control to control. So Spirit says letting go. It says everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So having that balance and knowing when to let go and knowing when to retain, basically. Spirit guides and angels. Why is balance here? Why is balance here? Why is balance here, Spirit? They flew out because of a loss, because of some type of loss. And with these cards out here, Spirit wants to let you know, with the color purple is the divine color, and purple also gives you protection, letting you know that your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors are with you at this time, going through this transition, going through this phase in your journey at this time, taking you down a path where you're going to learn to trust, to let go of things that no longer serve you. Okay, loss is here because sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. Okay, so it's basically like Spirit said, it may have been hard for you to let go, but you're learning through loss that you're letting love take over. So it's basically like, I'm hearing like your self-worth, what you believe in, what you deserve, and it's just like, you deserve better. You deserve to be treated better. You didn't deserve that. And once you step into that energy and that power of releasing things that no longer serves you, that is no longer bear any fruit, or it's not moving, it's just bare, it's time to let it go. And Spirit is asking you to put that trust not only within you, but moving forward towards the future and with Spirit. Okay, so Spirit said, trust, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. So through letting go, you're experiencing some type of loss, but it's bringing you closer to the love that you deserve for self, or what it is that you want. And Spirit's asking that you trust them, trust the divine, trust in God, trust in whoever you believe in, your angels, the Holy Spirit, your spiritual guides, ancestors, angels. So whoever you believe is helping you on your journey, whatever higher power you believe in, they want to let you know. I feel like it could be not a test, but the experiences that you go through are lessons that tend to repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? Or the energy that tends to come back around, and it's about how you handle it. And it's like, it's going to come back, but with a different bang. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come back with a different bang, but you overcome, you defeat it with a even bigger bang. And Spirit want to let you know, like, you've been through this situation before. You know what I'm saying? You've encountered this experience or this energy before, and can you handle it? I'm hearing that song, can you handle it if I go there with you? Can you handle it? I don't even know who sing that song. But it is a female voice, and I think it's a female mixed with a boy voice. I'm getting the vibe as well. I'm getting the vibe. I can read your mind, babe. I know what you're thinking, and it's alright. It's alright. Yeah. So it's like, and by you letting go, it's like you're coming to terms with self. You know what I'm saying? You're realizing certain things about self. You know what I'm saying? You're gaining that sense of clarity. When you allow things to go as it should, you know, you bring in new energies and new ideas, new opportunities for yourself. So that way the loss won't feel as bad as it, you know, as it once felt or as it feels, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and that's how healing works, you know what I'm saying? When you allow yourself to heal and recover from a situation, you will learn to trust yourself. You learn that, you know, there is a better day, and it's like you deepen your trust, you deepen yourself, and you know that this too will not happen again. You know, I've learned my lesson, you know what I'm saying? Because once you learn the lessons stop showing up, you know what I'm saying? They show up, but in different forms and different ways. It won't be the exact same lesson. It'll be like a step forward. So it's like you climbing, you're ascending, you know, you're going through the trials and tribulations, and you're ascending, okay? You're ascending. Bottom of the deck, we have courage, and all it takes a little courage. Have a little courage, okay? Have a little courage. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Okay, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So Spirit Guides is letting you know, like, hey, I'm with you. In order to be balanced, in order to stand firm, you have to let go. You have to mourn this loss, and you have to trust that things will get better. I'm getting Curtis like, a brighter day, a brighter day. This is how I knew the song, even though it'd be the littlest things about it'd be the smallest things about the big things, you know what I'm saying? So it's about the school that my son going to. So anytime I'm doing something or I'm going after a dream, like interviews and stuff like that, like I pay attention to how I feel when I'm in that vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like my first job after becoming a home health care aide or direct care worker, and it was called the Justice Center. And then when I went into that building, oh my God, it was just something over my body. Like I felt chills. Like it felt good. It felt like this is the place I needed to be. Even the job I'm in at now, going into that corporate office, even though I knew I wouldn't be working it, but just going into that corporate office, getting that feel is like, and being there for training for those 2 weeks, this is like, I knew. Even orientation was like no other job. Like whoever built that template for how this is how the orientation should go, they did a really good job. And not only did they build it, but it's the people who perform, and who get up and speak to, makes you feel like, you know, you're becoming a part of something so much more and so much greater. So back to what I'm saying is, when I went to Emmanuel School, my son, one of the teachers, it was orientation day, or one of the teachers was playing music, and Kirk Franklin they was bouncing their shoulders. It just felt good. It felt like free. The energy just felt good. Like I know this is going to be a prosperous, new beginning for me and my son. So it feels good. It felt good. So also, you probably need to pay attention to how you feel when you go into certain places. Like, what type of feeling do we get? We all get nervous, we all get anxious. I'm not talking about those type of feelings. I'm talking about like sensation. What is your body responding to? It's like your body is going to respond to this environment whether you know it or not. And that's also being a part of being in tune with self. That's why you need to let go, because you're holding on to baggage that's not yours. And I also read, don't let what people do to you, don't let what people do to you affect you or allow you to carry their hurt and pain. You know what I'm saying? You understand that you have to accept responsibility. Like, I accept my responsibility in this, and I know what type of person I am, and I know I would have never done that to that person. So therefore, you have to accept the highs and the lows, the wins and the losses, and hold yourself accountable too, while holding that other person accountable. You know, when you put your foot down, you make a stance, and you set that stance and say, hey, I don't get down like this. You're not about to treat me like this. You're going to respect me. You're going to talk to me with some sense. You know, whatever it is it may be. Once you put your foot down, I'm getting you, teach people how to love you. Teach people how to cater to you. You teach people how to love you. And you trust in that, because you know that your faith and you stand firm with the things that you believe in has caused you a lot of loss and a lot of letting go. So it's like, also, it's like, how do you look at them? Do you look at them as lost, or do you look at them as letting go? Like, do you feel like you lost something, or do you feel like the other person lost something? Because I'm going to tell you right now, anybody who ever lost, whoever done me wrong and I moved away, honey, I am the prize. They lost me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say that I'm just some cocky or conceited person, because I too feel like I will miss something, but you know, it was like it was a lost cause. You gotta be. I'm trying to be honest, because when I look back, I want to be like, yeah, I lost too. But honestly, really, what did you lose? You lost somebody lying to you. You lost somebody playing games with you. What did you lose? So, and that's another thing. It's about reevaluating those laws. Well, reevaluating why you had to let go, because you knew, you believed, and you trusted in the higher power, and you trust in yourself, and you know your worth, and you know what you stand for and what you will not settle for. And that's all about having that balance. So through loss, you will gain your footing, you will gain that understanding, and you will set those boundaries where they need to be. And all it takes is a little courage. I keep seeing white birds, white doves. Somebody could I'm getting a funeral, you know, how they release the doves at a funeral. I'm really getting that. And someone had to let go and trust that everything happens for a reason. It's also is what I'm getting here. Everything happens for a reason. And you have to find the courage or strength to make it through. Now I'm getting, set it off, Brandy. The soundtrack, but I know Brandy was not in the movie, you guys, but I'm getting Brandy, I'm Missing You. And it's like, I'll find my way through. Yeah. It just be popping up and it'll go away. And it's about, setting something free so that you can be free, so that you can feel what it feels like to have that sense of balance, that sense of nurture. Also, I'm also getting, it brought me to the intention of my mom, my cuz, she texted me. I'm sorry, you guys. I have a lot of stories to talk about. She texted me and told me she loved, it was just weird. And it was just like, at the end of the message, she said she loved me and how proud she was of me. And me and my cousin, we haven't had that type of relationship in a while. It's been a little rocky where, I had to separate, but don't mean I don't love you, don't mean I still won't care for you. Family functions, I'll see you, I'll hug you, talk to you, or whatever. So she was like, she told me she was going through a lot, and it's hard for her to reach out, but she wants me to know that she loves me and that she is so proud of me. Wow, now that I replay that message. And so, again, when she texted me, I said, no matter what we go through, we're going to be family. I love you always. We blood is thicker than water. She was like, I know, I was just going through some stuff. I'm like, what did you going through? And she was like, I was just sitting here thinking about your mama. And I was like, do I let that energy affect me? You know what I'm saying? I haven't, really experienced, people bringing up my mom to me, because it's a touchy subject. She just passed. So when she brought it up, I said, aw, Sent her a few emojis, you know, prayer hands, you know. I sent her a few emojis, hearts, kisses, and hugs and stuff. And I said, oh, because it kind of caught me off, a little girl. And I was just like, yes. Like, and I was just, but the thing is, I had just seen her. She just did my hair, and I had just brought up my mom because my mom loves ponytails. My mom was a ponytail queen. She'll call my cousin up, and she was like, I need a ponytail. And when you gonna do it? And how much it's gonna cost me? Okay, girl, bye. That's my mama. So when I went to get my hair done, I said it put me in that mind frame of me. You know, when I brought it up, I was happy. I was excited because I felt, this is another one of the ways that I feel connected to my mother. So it wasn't no sadness. It was just like me acknowledging, it's something my mom would do, and I haven't been to her in a long time. So it made me think about my mom. But when she brought it up, I was like, no, I'm healing. I'm okay. I'm okay. So this was a learning experience for me too. And it's just like, do I sit here and mope and cry about a loss, at this time and at this very moment? And I also felt like it was kind of insensitive at a moment. I thought it was very insensitive just a little bit because the first message, had nothing to do with my mom. It was about me. So as I'm telling you guys this, I felt like it was my mom telling me, I can't connect with you like I want to. But just know that, I'm here for you, and I will always, be here for you, and I'm proud of you, okay? So, but anyway, just my thinking that literally popped up into my head. But because how she texted me, to me, it didn't make any sense, you know what I'm saying? For her just to tell me she's going through so much, and she can't reach out. She don't reach out because she's like, I'm going through a lot and I can't reach out as I want to. But I want you to know that I love you, and I'm proud of you. And I'm looking like, cousin, you know me. For me, God is my confirmation, and God is my glory. He gives me my praise. He acknowledges me. So. I had to learn on my journey. Like, I don't need the validation of others. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good, but that's not what I needed. So it's not like I didn't thank her, but it's just like, for one, where's this coming from? And for two, I am proud of myself. I'm not being cocky, but like, for somebody to just come out the blue and say that to you, someone you don't text, you haven't had those conversations in a while, you haven't really connected with, and for them to say, like, they honestly, truly, really don't know exactly all what's going on in your life. They only know bits and pieces of it, and I guess of what they hear or what they see. So for her to say that to me, it kind of threw me off guard, and it made me think about my mom. But I want to get an advice card, usually the hummingbird. I'm sorry I went on a whole little spiel, a whole little rant. I'm sorry, you guys, but you're going to get advice. All right. Okay. Spirit guides and angels. What is the advice here? What is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice? What advice? Yeah. What advice? Bottom of the deck is the sweet surrender with the elephant. And you know what they say? I don't believe, I'm not going to lie and say I don't believe in certain superstitions. But when we was always kids, step on a crack, you break your mama back, all that type of stuff. But one omen I do believe in, and it's not just the omen, I believe I want to say, like, it's like a Native American thing. If I'm not mistaken, quote me if I'm wrong. If not, I'll definitely take a look at it, do some research. Again, it says the sweet surrender, and this is the elephant, and he has a whole bunch of yellow birds. I want to say yellow canaries around him, and it looks like yellow canaries. Wow. Let go, let go, let go, and lighten your load. Then sail freely through the open door to inner peace. Again, sweet surrender. Spirit is asking you to let go in the bottom of the deck. And it's telling you, because you have a torpor, you need to rest your wings and replenish the energy for the flight ahead. So you have a destination where you're going. And Spirit says, you can't continue to hold on to things that does not bring you stability, that does not bring you balance. And you need to stand firm in who you are, what you believe, what you got going on for yourself. You need to let those things go. And you need to understand that losses are for a brand new beginning. So opportunities for you to learn and move on and give you courage and give you strength. You know what I'm saying? It opens you up and you learn to live out of a place of love versus hurt and ego. And you need to trust that. Okay, you need to trust that you will get all the love, the deepest longings that the divine sees fit for you. And if they want to know if you're going to be able to handle it. Can you handle this? Can you trust that I will be here for you. I will assist you. I will help you stand firm. I will help you gain that balance. I will help you. I will give you that courage that you're looking for. If you're looking for it, if you're asking for it, is what I wanted to say. And it says, your heart and dreams blossom through fulfilling symbiotic partnerships. Your heart and your dreams blossom through fulfilling symbiotic partnership. So it's like synergy. Find those like-minded people and energies, or just, the totally opposite, who helps you and push you further along your journey. And if they have to do that, I'm hearing by letting go, or the loss. If you have to do that by losing people or letting go of things that no longer serve you, that is for your benefit, for your higher self, you know what I'm saying? Because your dreams and your heart is going to be more open. It's like you just can't destroy the light, you know what I'm saying? Because the light is within you, and that light is love. Love is light, and light is love. You can't destroy that. You can dim it, but you will never be able to destroy the light, because it has to be a balance. You have to have the light with the dark. It will be no dark without light, and it will be no light without dark. So it has to be a balance, and that's about the negatives and the positives. You got to mesh it together and propel forward, because Spirit says you have to rest your weary wings and replenish your energy for the flight ahead. Meaning, it could be bare, you could be at a loss right now, but Spirit wants to let you know this is not the end. This is just the beginning. And time, I always get this: time waits for no one. Okay, time waits for no one. Okay, and you better get that light before it's too late. You better go find that light. And it's like you probably sitting in darkness right now. And you don't see nothing good in the world. You don't see the light in the world. You got to look at life on the lighter side. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm hearing as well. Okay? All right, you guys. I'm going to give you an inspirational stone. And then we're going to close it. Spirit, guides, and angels. What is the inspiration at this time? What is the inspiration message? The inspiration, yes, is love. Love is light. I'm telling you guys, it's a little messed up. I gotta clean it off. I think this is probably one of the ones that was in my purse. I gotta clean it off. Yes, I carry inspirational stones in my bag or at work. I keep one. I have one in my drawer, and it's peace, because peace will live here. Okay, peace will live here, and so will love. Okay, peace, love, and happiness. Okay, but peace, love, and blessings to you guys. That has been your pop-up energy reading. So let's get into it. Have a good one. Okay, have a good one.